telco industry will be always telco industry. So telco will be always present, okay? Because we are the ones who is carrying the whole traffic and the consumers traffic. We will be there always. However, we cannot continue the same way that we continue for the last 10 years, okay? We also need to transform. What I see from the telco industry is the new digital verticals is very important because we need to differentiate on what we are doing. Okay, there are two elements on a telco, for instance, even from the Omantel perspective, the diversification and the differentiation. As we all know, the classic legacy telecom services are always under pressure from the revenue point of view. So that's why we need to diversify. In order to diversify, you need to introduce new verticals, which we are working on. You need to introduce your fintech, e-commerce, data as a service, AI as a service, that type of services, you all need to diversify. When it comes to differentiate, you need to differentiate with your experience which you are giving to your customers. Okay? Because what you want to do as a telco, you need to take your current relationship with your customers beyond telco. Okay? That's why you always need to differentiate. And while differentiating, I believe the customer experience is one of the killer features that you need to really work on.
We believe the enterprises now really can use the telco expertise in not just deploying but even managing the networks, and they can now really trust the telcos with their critical workloads, right? Be it in the area of robotic automation, smart manufacturing, smart parking, smart cities, smart healthcare, all those with the capabilities of 5G and 6G, which is going to be coming out mostly by 2030s, so within the next decade. Another key thing, which is going to become more and more prominent is the circular economy and the sustainability. The telcos, while they are, really powering the world, they are also consuming a lot of power. So they will have to focus on, adopting greener technologies, becoming more sustainable, right? And when telcos play such a big role, obviously they're going to manage a lot of data. So your regulations are going to evolve, right? And the telcos will have to then make sure they keep up to it.
The data foundation for all of the industries and including telecom operators is very, very important. Once you have a good data foundation, when you enable the so-called the AI capabilities, Gen AI capabilities, predictive, prescriptive Gen AI models, then only you can be able to do the personalization. If you are not personalized, if you are behaving all of your customers in the same way, the customers will not see themselves that they are differentiated. Okay? So the segment of the customer, the need of the customer, the behavior of the customer, these are all parameters that will give you eligibility to hyper-personalize the experience.
And once you have that data and you can trust that data, today there is tech available and the infrastructure is reasonably priced to embed AI into every part of your customer journey, right? From even when somebody wants to be your customer, based on what few parameters they select, you can almost recommend them what starting package they should go with. And once they have done that, you can continuously engage them to say that, okay, I believe now you should do this. This is the next best offer. If you sense that there is going to be an issue of coverage or speeds in the location where the customers are, how can you predict that in advance and either inform the customer or augment capacity just in time to improve that or to sustain the good experience for the customer? Then even on the billing side, on the order management side, let's say you have taken a fiber to home order for me, I should be able to tell you through AI that your order will be fulfilled in the next 8 hours and the technician will be there. Today, we don't have mechanisms for it. Today, that customers is told that, okay, we accepted your order, we'll let you know when a person will come. Why can't I use the past data for having fulfilled similar scenarios for similar set of customers in that area and predict that I believe it will take you around 8 hours? Then even on billing, we've been talking about bill shock from the earlier days of roaming. How can I use AI to prevent such bill shocks, right? So at each step of customer's journey, you can use AI.